Thank you very much, Mrs. Sophia Pinnock, Master of Ceremonies and the second Vice President of JGRA, Honorable Minister of Science, Energy, Telecommunications and Transport, Mr. Julian Robinson, Member of Parliament, Mrs. Paula Fletcher, Executive Director of the Road Safety Council, Mrs. Carlene Smith, President of SOL, Mrs. Nicole Smith, who is here from Petrojam, other distinguished persons in the audience to include my colleagues, Dr. Sharma Campbell, I see you from the Road Safety Unit, Mr. Matthews. Everyone, a big good morning to you.
Big good morning to you.
Good. So today's launch of the Road Safety Month, spearheaded by the Jamaica Gas Retailers Association, marks a continuation of our efforts to improve road safety. Road safety means and includes our ability to travel from one place to another safely. Are we doing well at that? You can answer, Mr. Newman. Over the years, we have struggled to keep ourselves safe whilst using the roads, largely because of our inability to be responsible, conform to road rules, and be alert to the potential and real hazards that affect our movements. The result of this has been that we continue to have in excess of 8,000 crashes on our roadways yearly, and we lose an average of over 350 persons on our roads. And this has been so for the past 5 years. We note that the actions that cause most of these crashes and deaths are what I term voluntary actions. Why I say so is because we are killing ourselves by driving at excessive speeds, overtaking improperly, failing to drive to the left, and unfortunately, some of our pedestrians are not using the roadway as how they ought to. It is important to note that the efforts to improve road safety have been multifaceted and extensive. The Jamaica Constabulary Force have been participating in a number of initiatives. This includes road safety education. We have partnered with companies, associations. We have held widely publicized meetings to educate and inform the country of the issues that have affected the way we use the roadway. In addition to that, we continue to be very aggressive within traditional media and social media in an effort to ensure that we understand the gamut of the challenge that we have. In fact, we have introduced several help desks at different places to include our Police Emergency Communication Center, at the Public Safety and Traffic Enforcement Branch, and at our Communication Constabulary Network offices. One of the things that has been frequently asked is, what are we doing as a police force to deal with the challenge out there on the roads? Well, over the past 5 years, we continue to make prosecutions. We have issued over 500,000 tickets yearly for offenses that have been found on the roadways, and these have not included arrests. We have also executed warrants where persons have ignored the charges that have been given and they have failed to attend court. In fact, in 2024, we executed some 13,527 warrants, and so far this year, Minister, we have executed some 11,544 warrants, and we are not yet half of the year. So we are doing some work around it. Our intention is to ensure that we do our best to reduce the kind of misbehaviors that lead to crashes on our roads. And so it is of note that so far this year we have lost 165 persons who have died on our roads. And this, of course, is in comparison to 179 in 2024. This is by no means anything to applaud because, as I said before, over 70% of those crashes are voluntary. So what we have seen, in fact, I took a look at the crashes that we had over the past 2 weeks, and it is very sad to know that most of these crashes are as a result of carelessness, dangerous driving. Persons just drive at excessive speeds, not able to make corners, and so they crash into poles, into trees, into concrete, and they lose their lives. So as we go through the rest of 2025, my appeal is for us to slow down. Let us exercise the kind of maturity, the kind of responsible behavior that will see us maintaining our lives on the road. What we are seeing are situations that we can do without. You know, we are not talking about murders here, we are not talking about conflicts. We are talking about we sitting around a steering wheel, completely in control of what we are doing. Yet, we use our feet and our hands, and we ignore the fact that we need to be focused, and so we get ourselves in crashes. So finally, I want to applaud the JGRA for being a very important stakeholder in terms of us combating the challenge that we face. And as I said before, and I'll say it again, let us slow down, let us reduce the crashes, let us save our lives in 2025. Thank you.
Thank you very much.